Banking on Change is a partnership between two charities, Care and Plan and Barclays Bank, to see if some of the world's poorest people can have a safe place to keep their money and to grow their money and to make a better life for their children.
I think it's a wonderful opportunity for three quite different organisations to work together, and I really do believe it's crest of the wave stuff.
It's designed to reach around 400,000 of the poorest people across 11 countries, primarily funded by £10 million from Barclays over 3 years.
It's a great way to bring a very deserving population into the very first aspects of banking, and we're very excited about it.
Banking on Change is using a method that has been used very traditionally in many countries for centuries.
A Village Savings and Loan Association is a group of about 25 to 30 people of very mixed ages, a lot of women, which is very encouraging. And they group together and decide a constitution, how much they're going to save, who can take out loans, what the rate of the interest is.
Whatever you do, you need money. And to have money, these saving schemes are very necessary.
I saw a Savings and Loan Association in action today. It had only been going for 9 months, and yet incredible amounts of money were being saved already.
These local groups have said we'd like a link to a bank so we can keep the increasing amounts of money we're saving safe, and so that we can get interest on the savings, and sometimes so we can get bigger loans for the community.
Barclays can bring that financial astuteness and can work with us on developing these communities in the longer term.
My name is Ekia. I come from Arabi. I make palm nut oil. I use my loan from the VSLA to buy palm nuts and pay for their transportation. I have to pay the miller to process the nuts. And I have to buy pots, firewood, water and containers for the palm oil. The little bit of profit I make goes towards my children's school fees and feeding them.
My name is Juliana and I'm a hairdresser. My salon is called Adum Beauty Salon. I use my loan from the VSLA to run my salon and to buy snacks and drinks to sell to the customers. Some of the profit goes to my family, and what's left over, I put back into the salon.
My name is Felicia. I buy beans, rice, meat and fish at the market. And I cook wachi for the local kids. In the morning, they buy some for breakfast. And when they're back from school, they also buy some for lunch. I use the profits to feed my 5 children. The oldest is 15, the youngest is 3, and I am pregnant. I also use some of the money for medical expenses and school fees.
I'm very enthusiastic, and you can see the difference it's made to these people's lives is incredible.
What Banking on Change is already showing is that the poorest people in the world, given the tools, can save and get loans and build a livelihood and a better future for their children.
I really hope that Banking on Change will make a material difference to a community like this one and the other communities in the 11 countries in which we're working. Our business is dependent on these communities, and it's absolutely right that we should invest back in those communities. And if we don't do that, we won't be a sustainable business in the long run.